Yo, what's up people? Welcome to today's video. We are about to jump in to the Snetterton track feature. This is a video I took at a recent track day of my friend John and his super rare JDM EP3 race bass in red. I hope you enjoy. Let me know down below if you like the car, if you like this style of video. I want to try and do more of these at another track event when possible. Let me know down below and hopefully you will enjoy this video.
Hello everyone.
Hello John Hope. So you've got quite an interesting car. Can you tell me a little bit about it please?
Yeah, it's a JDM EP3, albeit in red because it's a race base. Allegedly, according to Talk GT, it was one of, I think it was 8 that were prepared for touring car type things. And yeah, basically it's been in the country though, gone through a lot of owners in its time. Lockdown 1 project was basically I ended up putting RBC intake manifold, throttle body and loads of other little bits and bobs on it. Got quite a list, but obviously weight saving as well. The car, because it's a race base, windy windows, no central locking, no boot release, no interior lights and stuff. I've made it a bit lighter as well anyway by removing most of the rear interior. And yeah, other than that, oh, and obviously coilovers. Coilovers, these Nankang AR1s are brilliant tyres compared to the Pilot Cup Sport 2s it had on before. These are just exceptional tyre, and yeah, it's just a really quick bit of fun and very, well, I'm still getting used to it. It's a bit nerve-wracking at times in comparison to like my old EK9 where you could just throw it in, you weren't doing any serious speed. This is, yeah, this gets to some speed.
So we need to talk about this race base situation a little bit more because I'd like to say that I'm a Honda guy and I didn't even know that was a thing. So when I got into the car, I saw it's got these windy windows. You said when you were stripping it out there was no interior light. You've got personal wheel in here, I see.
Yeah, there was no interior light as standard, and I think even the sun visor for the passenger, not that I can get it down because of the GoPro actually, doesn't have a mirror in it.
Amazing.
There's no boot catch because that's extra few grams, unnecessary weight. And yeah, basically, like I say, no central locking. Being JDM, annoyingly, when I have needed a few parts off of the UK EP3 I've got as a donor car, all the wiring loom's different, and
no.
it's a bit of a pain in the arse. I can use it for body parts, but
So, difference between JDM EP3s and UK EP3s for anybody out there that doesn't know?
it just way exceptional. Like the UK one before I took it apart was my dad's car, and I did for a limited time go between this on the road and that, literally the same day swapping between them. And like just the fact that this has got limited slip differential and the closer ratio gearbox and everything, it's just so good out the corners in comparison to a UK. Even if you don't go extra power, like this is running 246 brake and quite a lot more in the mid-range as well, rather than the high-end number. I think I'm making 40 or 50 more around the 4,000 to 500 mark.
Wow.
Or 5,000, but yeah, basically, even without the additional power, go JDM if you can, just for the gearbox, the gear ratios, the limited slip diff. It's just,
and even though you've got a red one, the white ones, JDM,
yeah, all the JDM, basically if you are going JDM, chances are it will be a championship white one, because well, everybody thinks they only did them in championship white, and they're almost correct, apart from these race-based ones that were surplus, obviously, for the going round track for, I suppose, Honda Japan's official race series and stuff like that. So
that's such a cool thing that you have one. How many do you say you think there are outside of Japan?
I think it was passed on from the guy I bought it off of, that he'd queried with Talk GT, and they were saying that they think there's 8 outside of Japan. Or there were at the time. They've probably all been binned in a hedge by now, or stripped for parts.
I think this is the rarest EP3 I've ever seen.
And it was, in admission, it was a little bit ropey. When I bought it, it looked really, really good. And because I got the postcode a little bit muddled up, and I thought it was very local to me, and it ended up being in Newcastle, I ended up, after the drive, I think, and seeing it looking really, really good, I jumped at the chance and just paid probably a little bit too much. Because when I bought it back, basically, the car, seriously needed, there were bushings that were almost missing. So the whole thing re-polybushed, the whole car basically was stripped. I mean, and even the brakes as well, they're the Brembo ones. I think they're the ones that are shared with the Megane RS from memory. And allegedly as well, I think maybe the Evo 10s, I might be wrong about that. But either way, annoyingly, they are the money of that.
Yeah, and what wheels are these? These are Volks, obviously, but I've never seen these.
Volks, they're called Daytona Speed. Volk Racing Daytona Speed. And yeah, they're very, very rare in a sense, because normally as well, the ones that you do see, they've got an annoying, on the inside edge there, that is normally a completely different colour. And they look a bit chavvy with the two-tone three colour combo, but I bought these yet again refurbed from Poland, 600 quid.
Wow, that's...
Well, 620 delivered, I think it was.
Awesome.
And they're just so good. So good.
Well, John, you've took me out. Thank you so much, man.
Hopefully the footage is going to come out
well.
well.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Cheers, John, for being on the channel. Where can people find you? John Does Hondas, right?
John Does Hondas. It's on the side here. Yet again, Instagram, I've got more content. YouTube, I've literally just launched. There's just a few very raw videos at the minute of me going around track, completely unedited. And I think a really crap introduction video by myself saying, I'll be doing something on this channel soon. Nothing like Adam's level of editing yet. But yeah, I'm going to try and get myself a computer, get up with the modern society and edit some stuff soon.
So. Love it, man. Well, good luck with it all, dude.